Jerry, what's the shark ratio?
Come on, man. It is so bad.
50 to 1, 100 to 1.
Keep them away.
All right, lots of sharks still in my situation. I think I'm gonna.
Elias will find them though. He always does.
I think I'm gonna go far away from the bait today. This is kind of rare. I'm gonna be able to fish an afternoon this time of year. Usually we have southwest winds and got a strange pattern of north winds in the almost towards summertime. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. This is crazy for this time of year to get these sorts of weather windows. Very unusual. I'll definitely take it though, right? I ain't gonna sit around elsewhere. You gotta avoid the sharks. You heard the deal. So I will carefully skim pods of bait before committing. Those are sharks for sure. These birds over here might be something else. It doesn't look like sharks to me, guys. Oh, they didn't bite whatever I just decided to throw at them, so that's already a good sign. Okay, those weren't sharks. Those could have been albies. Who knows what that was? I got a huge school of birds down here. Let's go check this out. These are small Spanish mackerel. The first ones I passed up, I think, were far larger than what's under these birds. So first error is I went to the birds thinking I was going to be as easy as it gets for me, which you might in a second, but I passed up probably some larger size fish by accident. Let's see. This is bluefish. Oh, maybe that's what I saw blowing up, was a couple larger bluefish. That's possible. What's this? A bluefish? Yeah, that's not too bad. Spanish. Guess the ones I don't hook too badly, I'm going to put back. I'm probably going to keep some fish, but I've got a long day ahead, and rather not have them turn to mush into the cooler. In the cooler, that's how you don't catch a single one for the rest of the day, right? I think there's some mixing of different types of fish around. So this is a really small Spanish mackerel. Okay, but I'm seeing less sharks today, and that's already a good thing, if you ask me. Single hook. Let's see. Settle in first. I mean, there could be albies. There could be a lot of stuff that's around, right? Drop that one. Oh, there we go. First break off. Knew that was coming. Something that's those bigger ones again. But yeah, we just got a bite here. So this would be a week later from the last where I was covered up in sharks. I literally, I don't know, I saw that the surf was really nice and I said, all right, we'll just try it. I didn't really pack for a particular strategy of live bait fishing or whatever it ends up being. Really good. I mean, there is quite a bit of bait coming around in some of these areas right now, so not really in too much of a particular rush to get anywhere. Plenty of glass away. Nice fish. Bluefish. Could be a gray trout or weak fish. My next guess. That's not a bad one. He's gonna get his freedom. See ya. Oh, it's a look down. Pretty cool. It's a look down, right? Yeah. Haven't caught too many of these here. Wish a little bigger would be. Chomp, chomp, chomp that on my end. Bay water for sure. Not the worst I've seen, but oh, moving fast, I know that. These are albies. Oh my gosh, they are on like, what kind of bait is this that I'm struggling to catch these things on? This is so hard. It's gotta be like the smallest glass minnows ever. That guy was throwing his cast net over them. But, you know, that's how it goes. I think these are albies. They're moving too weird to be anything else. I think these are false albacore. They were way too fickle. So I think I'm about to get kind of like a turn from the east-southeast. Hopefully it doesn't get too wicked too fast here. Maybe I can catch a couple before this wind really gets going. The smallest jig I had in the bag, so. Yeah, these are moving really fast, man. Really fast. There he is. Yeah, that's something bigger. Carolina is a funny place sometimes, right? It's gonna be fun on this little fuego. I mean, I guess it could still be Atlantic bonito around, but I don't think so. Got all these birds working up there. Good thing is, unless it gets really bad, we're okay because we don't have any surf today. So hopefully this is gonna hold on for a little while. Fat Albert's a really cool target in the kayak. Ooh. They're fun game fish, really are. Is that an albie? Yeah. Bonita, right? You ever hear that? Yeah, that's a bonita. It's fun. Thanks, dude. Let's see if we get it. There they are. Sweet. Maybe they're gonna stick up with a little bit of this wind. Tide line is really important for them to stick to an area and eat food though. Boom, out of nowhere, east wind. Oh, there they are. Coming back at me. Faster, faster, Elias. No, I'm too slow. Oh, that's a mackerel. Those are it's like a mix, Spanish and... Oh, there's one, there's one, there's one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This is cool. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Dang! Wow, 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 wow. Gotta turn around. That's so fast. I think I'm about to get trolled over though. Man, it's getting nasty out though. Gonna get trolled over here. Cool, man. Oh, that's cool. That little hardtail jig. Gotta get careful here, dude. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fish this any longer. I can't ever see these fish come up anymore. I'm trying to follow the birds a little bit, but they're just not giving me a good enough indication, honestly. I wish they were. Those albies were real fickle. But seeing that, I'm gonna prepare differently for tomorrow. Do a little bit of that casting thing. It gives me a little optimism what to try tomorrow. So let me get myself back to the beach and let's think about that. Live and learn. See what tomorrow does. When I got home at 4 o'clock, I looked at the wind gauge and it laid back out. So probably just had to tough it out for another hour or two, and then I would have had a really nice, probably evening bite. Live and learn. I was worried about that to start. I was gonna have some of that chocolate milk here. Oh, that's nice. Got the drain plug open to my cooler bag. It's just sucking in a ton of water probably. Some of that could be fish too, obviously. I'm tempted. I wonder if I just troll the whole first trough, the whole beach. You know, there's not anyone fishing on the beach, so I could probably do it, and it's calm enough. I wonder if you catch like speckled trout and ladyfish, stuff like that. It's kind of an interesting idea, honestly, if you ask me. Yeah, after 25 feet, it's gonna get real bumpy, I think. So we ain't getting too much mileage out today, I think. But just do a nice long run. Oh. So I was suggesting we should just do a nice long run along the beach, see what comes up. Oh, never mind. Okay, Spanish mackerel. Okay, that's the sign. Might be a mid-morning bite, I don't know. I didn't keep anything yesterday. Staying home the next few days, so keeping a few fish today. Seeing a few birds up here. Wish I saw some surface life, man. I missed a couple bites. They all felt like that smaller size Spanish mackerel, though. Guess it's all about direction of cast, huh? It's actually a pretty good fish. Need to cast into this slick water. Might be all I needed. It's a better fish. This is a small king. It's very possible. Just a better Spanish. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty nice. Oh, they're going ham. They're going ham. That's a nice Spanish, actually. Look at that one. Yeah, boy. Busting up hard right now. Nice. Oh, we're gonna. That's a good one. Yeah, cool. I'll take that. Nice start. Good sized Spanish mackerel right there. I don't know, I just had an instinct. I saw some slick water, cast it, and this thing ate it immediately. That's a good sized Spanish mackerel. Move over, sharks. See, the problem, you definitely can't cast that into the wind. I'm trying to figure out what was holding it. Was that just luck? It couldn't be. I feel like I picked up on something in my spidey senses, and it's like this isn't quite a tide line. It's like some slick water. I don't know if it's bait that's making it so slick, but this might be another nice one of these bigger Spanish again. Bluefish. Okay. Bite. And if this weather just keeps getting worse, I want to make this next hour count. Let's hold out some hope. That was fast, but I usually don't catch too many sharks going that fast, but could be one. I think that's a shark. About as tight as I should go on those hooks. Oh, pulled them. I think that was a shark. Bust up a hook. Yeah. All right. Let's take this plug off, move on to the next one. Maybe that was just luck of the draw, man. I don't know how I blind casted that Spanish of size like that. Shark. Smaller Spanish. I was on that epoxy jig, mighty fish jig. They're not as big as what. Oh, you gotta keep them. Conditions let me cast more. Nice fish. Nice one there. Good size Spanish. Not quite as big as the first one, but that is still a good one. Probably one more. Bluefish. Haven't seen as many of these lately. It's cool to see there's still a few around. Oh, thank you for the single hook right there, man. That's gonna make my life easy. Chomp. Chomp. Definitely lively today, far more than the other day. I had to follow. There he is. Nice Spanish. It was kind of fun, a lot of action. I don't know if I want to really stick around for a whole lot longer. I'm going to do a few passes trolling. What's this? Another bluefish. Hopefully it's going to be a lively summer. Pretty good sign, just in general. Troll up some live baits, honestly, today, considering that shark situation. Could jump on the beach here in a minute. These are called the mighty fish hardtails. They do ride very high in the water column. They aren't good for deep jigging, But they troll really well, and they come with these BKK inline hooks. Pretty solid. You do miss more fish with the inlines, but one bite on that, I think it was a shark. I don't know, pulled the hook on them. It's pretty good too. I always kind of like these rip stops. They have a real thin profile. I got to put some new hooks on that. Rapalas are a little on the fragile side though. All these thinner plugs always seem to do really well for the mackerels and stuff like that. Anything that really could pick up that glass minnow profile. All right, let's fillet this guy up. Keep him well iced, you'll get pretty fillets out of them. Totally different fish after like 3.5 pounds. Just such a different yield. In terms of my favorite knife for mackerel, it's this. I think this is a 9-inch Dexter, or it's an 8. That's an 8-inch one. Just seems to really work well with these fish. Having the right knife does seem to make a difference. Talk is cheap. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the other side. We tried our best. Okay, so just removed all the bones from the belly, and that's where the pin bones stop, right there. All right, boneless Spanish mackerel. Probably should be using sea salt instead of kosher salt. Kosher salt's gonna be very strong, so this is gonna be a really quick salt cure. So this is gonna be about, I'm gonna go an hour. So not very long at all. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like a rice vinegar cure, shimasaba. I've had it once, a long time ago, but I've never tried to do it myself. So, salt cure on the mackerels, dry them off, and then we're going to make like a potion, mix of rice vinegar and mirin and seaweed, sugar. Should be good, I hope. Okay, so this is kombu kelp. I've never used this before, so I hope I'm not overdoing it. We'll find out. See if this gives a little extra flavor. Some fresh, thinly sliced ginger. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. So here we go. I don't know how much vinegar we're gonna need. And a little bit of rice wine. So all things I'm not used to. Okay, it's been 1 whole hour. Let's see. So this time I don't think we're rinsing, we're just gonna pat it dry. This might be one of those things that tastes better the next day too. But I was a big fan of the salt cure. Yeah, all right, so I just topped it with some sesame seeds and a little bit of sumac. Thanks, Will Leva, Cooking with Clams. Not the fanciest, I'm not really, this one's interesting. This didn't look appetizing when I pulled it out ready for prep. So, I think most of the preps are gonna be with Boston mackerel. Boston mackerel can have cod worms in them though, the spaghetti worms. If you like your steaks well done, this isn't right for you, etc. No runny eggs. I like my eggs kind of runny. So I've messed with Spanish mackerel quite often and I never got sick. I get sick from food in the grocery store more than I do with my own fish, right? Ooh. That was a lot better than it looked. A lot of flavor and a good texture. Wow, this was surprising. Spanish mackerel is one of those fish, the more care you give it, the better the reward you'll get. I think there's ceilings on some fish, like bluefish. That's my take on it. So 2 days, avoided the sharks, drew the epoxy jigs, Those are the Mighty Fish jigs. Shop in Massachusetts makes them. They suck for jigging, but they ride really well horizontally. Whatever balance they have in them, I don't think they're really good on the sink rate, but they're great for trolling and casting and retrieving. So Meg's getting home from work, so we just gotta get a little bit better at the skinning part of it, but this is excellent. Wow.